Hey everyone, this is Ray with the channel Love Water Healing, and I'm here today to do an Earth Magic Oracle card reading for January 16th, 2021. So this is for the Soul Collective. So let's start shuffling these cards and see what the universe has in store for January 16th, 2021 for the Soul Collective. I hope everyone's doing really good today. Lots of changes in the air, so it's good just to, if you need time, take a moment for yourself, drink a glass of water. I find it most helpful to have a glass of water, take a few breaths. If I feel like it's getting out of control, I will count from 17, 16, 15, 14, and so on until I get to 1. And by the time I get to 1, I usually forget what I was upset about. So that also helps to curb it. But your January 16th, 2021 card for the Soul Collective is called Cave, Sanctuary. So you can see there's a person that's in a cave, like physically drawing on it. It looks like off in the background, it's maybe later at night. There's some beautiful shells on the ground. And you can see that there's some paintings that have already been done. I don't know if you guys can see that all the way. On the walls. And so it's a person that's taking the time in their life to create and give thanks for the things that they currently have, right? Grateful for them, and they want to create something that they'll remember them by, right? Like a memorial of sorts, or, in this case, a cave painting, to be able to tell not only and remember it, themselves, but also for the future people that come along and see the cave, what was actually going on. I feel like this card at this time is really telling you and pushing you to create a sanctuary for yourself. It's really important right now, especially with all the things that are going on, to create a space within your home, or wherever you reside. I mean, it could be your car, I don't care. As long as it makes you feel joyous, that you're able to get in, take a deep breath, relax, have some incense. So I don't know if your car would be the best place, but maybe some aromatherapy in your car. And you create a space that feels safe for you and is warm and feels like home. So this could be your, office. This could be your laundry room. This could be your basement. It could be a myriad of different places. But this will be just a space that's just for you. I have a giant Ardmore in my room, which holds all the things that I keep sacred to myself that bring me joy. So as soon as I open it, I get to see things that I've done over the years, projects I've completed, more decks of different cards. I have more behind me as well. And I put them all away every single time after I'm done doing a reading. And it's sort of like a place where I don't want to call it an altar, but I feel like everything that goes into there sort of cleanses out. And I feel like that's what this card is talking about. Maybe it's time to look at the memories that you have, be grateful that you were able to have them, and then start moving forward and creating something that's sacred for you in the future. So let's see what the book has to say. I love reading this to you guys. I'm not sure exactly why, but it brings me joy to see what the author had in mind when the cards were created. Let's see. Okay, so as the sun sets, the crescent of the new moon appears in the distance. As this ancestral human creates his art, painting on the walls of the cave with colors drawn from earth substances, the fire warms him, the cave shelters him, and provides a refuge from the rest of the world. See, it's like a little space for yourself. Its womb-like structure, it not only offers sanctuary but also serves as a temple that houses his creative spirit, which eventually gives birth in the physical form of his artwork. Note how absorbed he is in the process. He no doubt has prepared this creative ceremony by getting the fire. I'm going to put this back up so you guys can see it. By getting the fire going, mixing the colors, and gathering his sacred objects. He's painting an image of sacral spiral, one of the most ancient symbols ever discovered. It's been depicted in artwork found in a variety of cultures and occurs frequently in nature in exquisite mathematical proportions, such as in the shape of a nautilus shell. So the shape that you see like on a slug, for example, on the shell, or even on a seashell on the ground. It also shows up in burial sites around the world, representing the endless spiral of life, death, rebirth. The grand and complex mystery so elegantly portrayed in a simple circular pattern. It is a quiet, still space inside of you that will always be available as a sanctuary. Yet finding such a space in the natural world will enhance and complement this internal place of peace. Whether it is a cave, meadow, forest, seashore, or any other setting in nature, this is where you can see, hear, and feel the presence of the Creator in your surroundings. Let it become the temple of your heart and soul. Rather than having your computer, television, or any other human-made device or activity be your sanctuary, allow yourself to discover the perfect place in nature where you can simply be and breathe. Doing so bridges the connection between the internal and external, facilitating a spiritual communion that allows your being to be aligned in dramatic and quiet revelry with all that is. In today's busy world, it becomes even more critical to set aside time for sanctuary, even if you have to schedule it. So this is really cool because this card also brings up going into nature. So, one of the things that you can do then is, if you are in a space where you can actually enjoy and go out into nature, please do. If you have a balcony because you're in an apartment, or you can open a window for an apartment and just stick your head out the window and take a deep breath. Find some greenery in the area, or if you have your own house, or if you need to drive somewhere to like a local forest preserve, and create a sanctuary for yourself, this is also a great idea. I'm not sure what else this card can bring to you right now. I mean, I would say also make sure that you are clearing your space. So if you decide to do a space in your home, like it mentioned with electronics, get those out of the way. If you can sleep without having an electronic device next to you at night, it'll help you sleep so much better. You won't have all of that stuff going on. You won't be having that what is that syndrome now where they're talking about people feeling a vibration in their pocket when their phone is in there, but it's actually not vibrating. It's their mind playing a trick on them to make them look at their phone. That's crazy. I do not sleep with any electronic devices anywhere near me. Not a computer, not a phone, not any of that. My phone is in the other room. Excuse me, the ringer is loud enough that if I need and someone needs to call me for an emergency, I will answer that call because I will hear it while I'm laying down. I don't need it right next to my head. Anyway, thanks a lot for coming and looking and viewing my video today. Really appreciate it. This reading was for January 16th, 2021. As always, love your water and love yourself. Thanks so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe down below. And I really appreciate you. I love you.